All right. We finally live, boy. Season 1 is finally here. We did not get the scouting patch update. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. We got to start the season without it. And then somehow mess the two leagues, this and that, when we get the scouting update. A whole mess. A whole last mess. But we've done it before. You know, we can overcome it again. It just takes a lot of hands on deck. You know, a lot of attention to detail. Double checking, triple checking, making sure nobody out there cheating. It's a whole last shebang, bro. And I'm not too thrilled about it. But hey, what I am thrilled about is getting back to the fucking gridiron and getting on the field in SPA. You know, taking a look around the league already. We've had some games, some absolute high scoring affairs going on in this big. Derrick Henry doing what Derrick Henry do. DK Metcalf with about 250, 9 catches. Something ain't right. Cam Newton for 564 and 5 touchdowns. Not a never is he gonna do that. So it seems like we got some shit to look at and tweak potentially going down the road. Seems like defense might be kind of atrocious right now. That seems like to be the overall vibe. That the defense is just tough to play. Fucking nobody plays their deep zones. So we're gonna see. A lot of guys throwing over 300. Just making it look easy. Just making it look easy. 5 motherfuckers with 400. God damn. But that's where we at. That's where we at. We gonna set. Let's set the season goal, man. Let's set the season goal, man. You know what it is. We making the offs. I'm not about to go ahead and say make the Super Bowl and miss out on staff points. So for me playing it safe is making the playoffs. That's me playing it safe. Feel me? Commit to the goal. We making them goddamn playoffs. One way or another. Now, the staff thing. This whole staff thing is different, bro. This staff thing is going to take a minute to get used to, but I like it. I like the additions. Each coach has a game day goal. You got a talent tree that you can progress them. They come stocked with some already. I'm not too sure how the poaching system works and all that. But if my coordinators are going to get poached, I don't know how much I want to develop them. I'd probably rather just develop my head coach all the way first. Get this final piece. This final piece is kind of lit. All players on your team count as scheme fits during training, so you won't have to have scheme fits. You can have anybody and they will be a scheme fit because you're just that good of a coach. You know what I'm saying? We need that. We definitely need that. My player personnel, I could definitely upgrade this as well for contracts and re-signings. Definitely something to look into over there. I just don't know how much I'm going to put into my coordinators if they can be poached. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Roster. Let's take a look at our depth chart. How I got it set up. I already went in and set it up a certain way. I don't know how I feel about it yet. But I damn sure wish there was formation subs. How they gonna take formation subs out the game? That make no sense, bro. Not too happy about that. But you already know L Freaky QB1, Young Snoop QB2. There's no debating that. That's the QBs. We got J.K. Dobbins. So this league we turned pre-existing injuries off. Thank the Lord. I had so many people hurt. I'm glad we did pre-existing injuries off. So because of that, we got J.K., we got Gus, and Latavius, and Devontae Freeman. We got 4 quality backs, in my opinion. Devontae carrying a little low. He not as quick as he used to be. Changed the direction, got slower and all that stuff. But he still got a good juke move. He can still catch out the backfield. He might be utilized. But I did put Justice Hill and Tyson Williams on the practice squad. So I kept the vets for year 1. And I'll have them on the practice squad on the back end. Coming back to the squad next year. Now I got Pat Ricard at fullback. Everybody know. Pancake Pat. You know, he holding it down. We're going to have to probably re-sign him. Ben Mason honestly probably would have been a better play just for Madden purposes with the speed, ability to catch out the backfield, and he's cheaper. But he was already off the team when I got him. So it is what it is. We're going to lock up Pat. Got to. And then for the wide receivers, Sammy Watkins is obviously our most polished receiver right now. All around polish. However, he is 28 years old and on a 1-year deal. So there is no future for Sammy Watkins here. There is no future. So what we are going to do is build with the guys that are in the future plans. Now, I got him at wide receiver 4 right now. He'll be in on some sets. I can definitely substitute him in game in certain sets, this and that. But I want these guys as my top 3. These are my young gunners. I got my speedster Hollywood. You already know, taking the top off. Just a speed specialist in open space. Get him the ball. You know, that's our guy. Probably going to have to pay max deal for him when the time comes. Hopefully not, man. Last Madden, I juiced him up. He was juiced up, X Factor, all that before his signing day came. I hit him with the 5th-year option, and then I ended up trading him for a fat haul. And it was a good deal. We went to the Super Bowl and won again. So, I mean, we three-peated that bitch. So we did something right. It was tough to see Hollywood go, though. I don't think I want to do that again. I want to try to lock him up ASAP if possible, but he gonna progress. He's just that good. And then you got our first-round pick, Rashad Bateman. The dude is right now hitting dev. The only issue is he has the drop passes trait. I don't know how he got the drop passes trait, but he has the drop passes trait. I'll show you right now. Let's go to my roster. I'll show you right now how they did this, man. I don't understand it. You know, one of the most polished receivers coming in I don't think he had drop issues. I can remember, but they gave him drop passes trait. You can't remove it. It's just there, fam. Yeah, you hate to see it, man. He's got a disease that he can't remove, man. It's over with for him, but we still got to build with him. 92 speed, 21 years old, hitting dev. Like, we have to. There's no choice. This man is going to be our potential X on the outside. We're going to see. So we got, let me go back to the depth chart. All right, back to the receivers. How we did it up. So we got Hollywood Bateman, Duvernay, 93 speed, star dev, 2nd-year player. I think he's 22, either 22 or 23. Enough said. Enough said. He's going to get ticked. He's going to get the ball. He's going to get an opportunity. And Miles Boykin still intrigues me, even though he's on year 3, a little bit older. I think he's 24. But he's got some physical gifts, and I think they might be able to actually be utilized this Madden. With 96 jumping, 6'4", 220, over 90 speed. I mean, that's rare. That's rare to find. So if we can utilize him and capitalize on him, that'd be clutch. A big body threat. If not, we'll find a new big body threat down the road. Tight ends, Mark Andrew, all around. Just got the bag. We rocking with him probably for the cycle or until his contract up at least. Nick Boyle, a dog in the trenches. Great run blocking. 78, yes. His lead blocking is bad, but that impact is crazy. Power, finesse, all that. So he's our definite run blocking specimen out there. Put some sets with him and an extra lineman. Get that shit moving. Josh Oliver is also intriguing for a backup tight end. This man's got heat. I like it. That's a good play. We got him for the Jags. For a late round pick. I think a 7th round pick. That's a swoop. That's a swoop. Left tackle, Ronnie Stanley. Left guard, it was between Ben Powers and Tyree Phillips. Tyree Phillips, they gave star dev to. He's got more physical gifts with the strength. Powers a little more athletic. And Tyree's undisciplined. So this could cost me right here. But we're going to roll with Tyree for the jump and see how that goes. but this could cost me. We'll see. I like that he's got star dev. You know, you can't upgrade your lineman dev, so unless you pay tokens. We'll take that for now. Bradley Bozeman, a little old for a center right now, 26 years old. Makari could be the future play. A little younger. But Bradley Bozeman I like him in real life, man. They just give him no justice on the game. Being 26, only like a 72 overall. That's going to be tough to develop. Normal dev, it's not going to be much for him. It's not going to be much for him. Straight up. So he might be short-lived. Ben Cleveland, a backup guard for a year. We're going to sit him behind Zeiler. We're going to let him develop, potentially take over down the road. I know I got Zeiler for about 2 or 3 seasons. I want to say a 3-year deal. So he's there for 3. And on the edge, on the right tackle, we got Villanueva and Juwan James. I thought about starting Juwan James because he has much better pass blocking. But if you look at the run blocking, he's definitely lacking in comparison. And we like to pound that bit. We just going to see, man. We're going to play it by ear. But for starters, we're going to go with Alejandro out there with the run blocking. Calais, Broderick, BK over Derek Wolfe. Another play where I'm going with a young guy, a young physical specimen. He's got speed. He's got strength. He's got tools, man. And he's only like 22 or no, he's like 23. Star dev. He's there for the long haul. We're gonna build him up. He will be probably my only interior defender. My best interior defender on roster after this season. Depending on what I do with Wolf, but Calais on a 1 year, he could retire. Brandon Williams on a 1 year, and he's getting paid too much money. So I don't know. He might not come back. So we got that going. So we are gonna rock with Matta BK. My guy, he had some big plays in the game last night too against the Chiefs. Brandon Williams starting for this year, but I actually picked up a Marvin Wilson, Florida State rookie, out the free agent draft, and he's got some physical tools as well. 89 strength, some good speed and excel for that size, and he's already got a 71 block shade, which was pretty comparable to Jelly Ellis. So I cut Jelly. They hold Jelly anyways. He's like 30. He's old. He's like 34, and he's got no strength. 350 pounds, but he was like 84 strength or something. This is disrespectful. Disrespectful. Left outside, Odafe Owe. Now, this is a specimen. They hold him with normal dev, but this is our outside rusher for the long haul. This is our guy. We need to build him up to be elite. This is our guy. Odafe Owe. His coverage is a little lacking, but that always gets made up with athleticism. And that's what he got. That's what he got. He's a power rusher. He's got speed. You know, we looking for him to make some impact plays early, just like he is in real life. Middle linebackers, Patrick Queen, Malik Harrison, Chris Board. That's my 3. I cut LJ Fort, and I put Christian Welch on a practice squad. We don't need them. These 3 will do. They all fit the criteria, the athleticism and all that. Malik Harrison being our best run defender, big body. So we're going to rock with them. He's still young, 72 overall. He's a good little player. We're going to build him up, see how he do. See how he do. Justin Houston, we're going to start on the right outside. I have Pernell McPhee buried on the depth chart because they're both veteran right outside linebackers. Houston being better, faster, everything. So we're going to rock with Houston, and McPhee will just be depth. It'll be depth. It would be nice if we could slide McPhee down the line with his 88 strength and all that, but he's only listed at 265, and we can't play guys interior unless they're 280 in this league. So there's that. And I got Tyus Bowser for the speed and a little bit better coverage, I believe. Maybe not. They hold his coverage. So I will probably rock with Justin Houston full time out there. It sucks that we got Tyus Bowser locked up, and he doesn't really give us much. But it is what it is. And we got Sack Daddy as the 3rd. I don't know. He's on the roster bubble right now. He's just not fast enough. He's not anything enough, honestly. We'll see. We'll see. Marlon Humphrey, lockdown. Marcus Peters. I thought about moving. Next year, he makes a lot of money. But at the same time, this is our guy, man. This is our team. This is our identity. We got Peters and Humphrey. I just want to rock with him for at least a year. That's my guy, man. MP Juice, man. He makes plays. And then I got Tavon Young in the slot. And now it gets interesting with Chris Westry, Leo Dorsey, both with some heat, young guys. And I also got Anthony Averett down here as well. Speed as well. So we got some options. We got some options to combat some speed and some different some matchups and stuff. But for our 1, 2, 3, and we also got Jimmy Smith as well for certain matchups and looks. 97 press, like that's impressive, but 87 speed. You know, I've seen the press on this game. I've seen some of the coverages in this game. It's not good. It's not good. So I don't want to be out there pressing with 87 speed. I really don't feel comfortable with that. Let's see on like a tight end or something, or it's a short yardage situation like red zone. So he might see some packages. This guy right here though. This guy right here is my biggest developmental corner. He's 6'4", 94 speed. We have to develop this. He's already 24, so it makes it a little tough. But we got to get this guy on the field. We got to get this guy on the field. Straight up. He's got to get on the field. And he will. That's why I also thought about moving Peters, because I could just put him at CB2 and say, fuck it. Let him get abused out there for a year. And he'll develop. It's tough, man. It's tough, man. Peters is too good for that. I can't do him like that. Deshaun Elliott with Brandon Stevens behind him. Brandon Stevens, another young DB that is very intriguing. 91 Heat, ex-running back. They hold his tackling and hit power, so he seems more like a coverage guy to me. I'll throw him out there in some corner, some slot or something. But as far as safety goes, his tackling needs work. Serious work. Chuck Clark. And my other free agent pickup was this rookie right here, Sean Davis out of Florida. I did cut Cap. He's just like 34 years old, slow, useless on Madden. And I put Geno Smith on the practice squad, as well as our Darius Washington. And I picked up Sean Davis, who was a rookie sitting there with 88 speed, 89 excel, 87 agility, 83 change of direction. Has some things that we can use. He's tackle and hit power, 84 hit power, and he does have the big hitter trait, which is big, 93 jumping. I mean, this guy has some physical tools that we can definitely put to use. Chuck Clark, obviously our guy right now, but special teams, certain packages, we could see the hard-hitting Sean Davis into the game. So we do have a little bit of youth to play with in the secondary and on defense in general. We want to develop those guys. I got Duvernay back there, Tylon backing up. Honestly, I thought about making it a different guy just because Duvernay is so heavily involved right now in the offense. I don't have another guy. Running back wise, I don't have Justice Hill on roster. Devontae Freeman's pretty slow. We're just going to rock with Duvernay. Hope that he don't get banged up. And Cleveland's our long snapper just because I like putting the old lineman that has the most speed get downfield on the punt teams, and he's that guy. So, and he's a backup, so it doesn't mess with the O line and shit. That'll work. J.K. Dobbins, Devontae Freeman will be our third down backs. And then Gus Edwards will lead the way with Latavius Murray backing him up in the power game. Slot wide receiver. Now this I might change. But right now I got Duvernay in there. Bateman backing him up. Which means Sammy Watkins and Hollywood will be on the outside in 4 wide receiver sets. And in 3 wide receiver sets, it's Bateman on the outside, Hollywood on the outside, and Duvernay in the slot. I don't know. It's tough. I didn't know who to put in the slot. I like using Hollywood speed in there for some jet sweeps and things. We're gonna see. This one's tough. We're gonna play with this a little bit. We're gonna move guys around a little bit, but this one's tough just because I love having Hollywood in there for just blazing speed. I love having Hollywood in there for the jet sweeps, and then also when blocking on the edge. You know, like you got, say I run a jet sweep with Duvernay, then I'm gonna have Hollywood blocking on the edge, and his run blocking is terrible. So that's that type of situation right there. Adafe is gonna be my left edge rusher with Tyus behind him. My camera got a little out of focus. There we go. Dalen Hayes behind him. So I put my speed on the left. That's just kind of how I like it. And I got my power rushers on the right. Justin Houston, Jalen Ferguson, Cornell Meek. My rushing D tackles, you know, the 6'8" Calais Campbell. He's still athletic, still got great pass rush and that run stoppability. So he's got to be the number one. Matter BK will take over that number 2 rush D tackle. Garrett Wolf backing him up. I might actually. That's good. That's good. I got Patrick Queen, Malik, and Chris Board. Malik's got decent coverage for his size, so not too bad. You know, he lacks a little speed, but he can make some plays. He can definitely make some plays. Slot corner will be Tavon and then Marcus Peters. So we'll have in four corner sets, we'll have Peters. We'll have Peters and Tavon in the nickel with Marlowe and Chris Westry. Kind of want to decide where I wanted to put Westry, but outside seems like a good fit just to stop the fucking 9 routes. It seems like a good fit for him, just outside being lanky. That's where we're gonna have him. And I do got Brandon Stevens, who I thought about sliding up. Now we got Tavon. Practice squad, like I said, all these Ravens guys that I put on. A couple that got signed, automatic. That's the roster, man. That's the roster. That's how we rocking with it. That's how we rocking with it right now. I'm mad they took out formation subs, so I can't really dive in like that and put guys in places, so I don't got to do it every game. But it is what it is.